Well, we had a chance to talk to our pal Dave Bowling, veteran Tacoma News Tribune writer, and a guy who covers the Seahawks a lot. And he made an interesting observation right out of a chute. The OTAs, helmets, no pads, just running around a little bit, no hitting. Percy Harvin kind of eyes popped out already. I mean, he is already having that kind of impact. And we sort of talked about, the impact that he might have on other guys in the team and who it might affect the most. And you tend to think of his other wide receivers as being possibilities there. And he brought up Sidney Rice in particular.
Well, and I think the common thought is that it would impact Doug Baldwin above anybody because they both play the slot position. So when we brought that up, he brought up Sidney Rice and thinking he might take touches away from Sidney as much as anybody. Now, ultimately, we're going to find out. And the beauty of Harvin is he can be used anywhere. You line him up in the backfield, you line him up in the slot, line him up outside, end around. I mean, whatever you want to do with the guy, that's what makes him so unique and special. And as Dave points out on the podcast, if you missed it, you can find it on the podcast page. 24 years old.
Yeah, that was another thing he jumped out of him.
Yeah, feels like this guy's been in the league for a number of years, and he has, but he's only 24 years old. So it's very exciting, just the potential that he comes with. And yeah, maybe it does limit or it does take away a touch or two from everybody. I think ultimately I don't think it's going to be one guy that's going to be Baldwin above anybody. I think it's going to be a little bit from Sidney, a little bit from Golden, and a little bit from Doug.
Hey, I think it's going to be a little bit from Marshawn Lynch too. I mean, I really do think the Seahawks by the end of last year were playing read option more than any other team, ran more read option plays in the playoffs than any other team. Lynch did a great job next to Russell Wilson there, and Russell Wilson's the key to it, but that's what Percy Harvin did when he was in college next to Tim Tebow in Florida and talked to Bowling. Bowling mentioned one of the things he talked about and brought up was he was looking forward to being in the backfield as well. So I think you're right. I mean, I think it's going to be a little bit from everyone and certainly not noticeable. I mean, not to the point, look, Sidney Rice caught 50-something passes last year, not 110. So, it's not as though he's got, you're not going to still be able to go to him that many times and he's going to have that many opportunities within your offense. The question is how much of a running team do they remain? And I think that's what they are first and foremost anyhow. Harvin gives them more weapons, more electricity, but I still think they want to run the ball as much as they want to do anything else. And this is not a team built around the pass yet.
No, but they as far as the running game goes, you can do a little of that with Harvin as well. He's very versatile.
Can he play defense?